Pre-calculus.
Why do I look high? Please don't.
Why do I have what?
You look high.
Okay.
All right.
You know what?
Let's do some more math. I have said this a couple times already, and I will say it again. I said this last time, and I said most of these ideas last time as well. This like extra math bit that we're doing at the end of these classes is a gift that I am giving you. It is a gift that I do not have to give you. I could say, okay, we're going to end class early all of these days, and then I would get to put up early. I get to go grade those papers, and I'd go home early. I could go, play guitar or play video games or whatever the heck I wanted to do.
Can we do that one day?
It is a gift. Yeah, when you take a test, you can leave when you're done with the test. Yes, ma'am.
Technically, wouldn't that be wasting my money though?
No.
I'm paying for a full hour.
No, that's not true. You're paying for a full class.
It's gonna take more than
Anyway, probably we should get the point of what I'm saying. Has nothing to do with the time. Has to do with the fact that when we do extra math, your brain needs to turn back on again. Stay on. And when you have questions, you should ask them just like normal. Just like you'd already done a lesson on this thing, right? Because if you will, then even if you're bad at math, you might turn out by the end of the year to be good at math. Okay? Sound good?
Sounds great.
Let's solve an equation.
I'll put that back on then. What? I can't vision.
Dude, remember this one.
Why are you? Oh, I thought he was picking up the whole entire chair. I was like, why is this? What?
I might be crazy, but I wouldn't go as far as to pick up a whole chair in the middle of
I've
class.
seen you do that. What do you know?
I've done it.
Not in class?
I've actually broke a whiteboard.
I threw a chair at a teacher.
Okay.
I threw mine at a teacher. She got hit really bad.
I broke
No,
a
that's a good
I'm
thing.
talking.
She got like hit.
Whenever I'm talking about.
All right. This is this chapter. We're not jumping ahead. We'll do it. I think we're gonna have enough time to do this plus like a system or two or whatever else I decide that we want to jump start on. We're gonna solve this for x. This is not a one-step equation anymore. This is equation with variables on both sides, right?
Yeah.
So we got to do lots of things. What?
The first thing you do is you do the math that's inside of the.
Well,
So parentheses does come first. But can we combine these? No. So we do have to distribute. That's true. So 4 times the things. Let's do it. Go ahead and distribute the 1/3 as well over here. We got this. We can do it. What's 4 times 2x? 8x. Because 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. That's how she knew it. Because she has her.
She laughed.
She laughed?
Because I was the only one that answered.
Oh.
No, somebody laughed.
I laughed
See?
at you.
Well, now everybody's laughing at you. So, I don't know, but for different reasons than whatever you thought before. Anyway, 4 times -3 is what?
what?
4 times -30. It is.
It is -12.
What?
Jeez.
4 times 3.
I wasn't going to say -1.
How did you get that?
If they were added, it would have been +1 because the bigger one is 4. But it's multiplied, right? Not added. When you distribute, you're multiplying.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I know this. I legit
Sure
knew it.
You do now.
I legit knew it.
I'm sure it was in your brain
Eventually.
somewhere. What's 1/3 times -15x?
Negative 5.
X. negative 5x. What's 1/3 times 9?
9. No, 3.
Positive 3, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I confused myself.
No, yeah, well, you just, no, that you didn't really confuse yourself. It's just like the negative picked up. I do that all the time, right? Randoms, like when I'm writing like 25, I'll accidentally write 52. I don't even think I'm dyslexic, but it's because I'm saying it out loud and I'm writing while I'm saying things and it goes crazy.
Yeah.
Or I forget to write something because I'm thinking about, because somebody said something dumb or intelligent or whatever else, and as I'm writing, I'm thinking about responding to them and I'll forget the thing. So it was that type of error. It wasn't a Confucian error. It was just a kind of walked into error. Great. Now what?
Combine the 3 and the 2.
We should combine the 3 and the 2. That's true.
Actually, you should subtract.
Nah, we should actually combine the 3 and the 2.
Oh.
Because we have a step 0.5 that's do cleanup, right? We do cleanup and then we start moving stuff. What's 3 minus 2? Positive, right? Because the bigger one is positive. Now what?
Should move the 5x to the other side.
Good. How? Yeah. We're going to add 5x to both sides. What's 8x plus 5x?
13.
X.
What?
Now what? I accidentally made a pretty answer. How did that happen? That was totally accidental. It's not done yet, but like I just made these numbers randomly up off the top of my head, and we're gonna get a whole number answer. That's crazy. We should add 12 to both sides. I agree. Now what? Divide by the 13.
Wait a sec. X crossed out. That means x equals 0.
1.
X equals 1.
Sort of said.
That's totally what you
Totally
said.
what you
Yeah.
Totally.
Yay.
Thanks for the encouragement, Chase.
Yes.
Encourages bad brains.
Now that I think about it, I could have been all man.
You're on to talk. Why are you doing
I'm
this?
smart.
You probably could have.
I'm smart in my own ways.
Ish.
In my own ways.
Why not?
Well, what we're doing right now
In my own.
doesn't have anything to do with being smart. Has to do with memory.
I have no.
Has to do with memory. And well, it has to do with memory and a wee little bit of algebraic reasoning, because the algebraic reasoning bit is, okay, what tool do I need to do this thing, right? And then you use the tool to do the thing. So there's that. There's not a lot of like smarts in what we're doing currently. Being good at this, and I say this because this isn't even really math. Being good at this is not really, that doesn't tell us whether you're smart or not.
So what is adding and subtracting? Is that math too?
What?
Is adding and subtracting math?
Nah, not really.
What? I see.
It's just arithmetic.
This world is a lie.
No, just what they told you to simplify your understanding of education. Most math doesn't even have numbers in it. Okay. Let's solve another system. We're going to solve another system using substitution.
Is it going to be hard again?
Happy accident.
Well,
Happy accident. It was on purpose.
that depends mostly on you.
Get it? If you're me, ouch. Is it funny bone? Or like depends on your parent.
Okay.
Solve using substitution.
X plus 2y equals 5. And 7x
Ignore the voice crack.
minus 3y equals 15. Yeah, and you have to have and. Remember what I said? No, because I've only seen it once. Why would I already remember that? So I will say it again. And right? So when you have two variables, you have to have two equations or you can't solve for them, right? So we have two equations. We have two variables. We need to solve for them. We're supposed to solve using substitution. You've only seen it once. I wouldn't necessarily expect you to remember yet at what to do, right? But in order to solve for using substitution, we need one of these equations solved for one of the variables. So we can substitute it in a minute. So does one of these equations look like it would be easier to solve for one of the variables? Why are you saying the bottom one?
Because it just makes more sense to me.
Explain.
What?
I can see, right, I'm so sorry. Maybe the top one.
The top one is definitely easier to solve for one of the variables. Why?
Because of the 5.
No, it's not because of the 5.
Because of the X.
What about the x is going to make it easier to solve for? Because it's by itself. It don't have no numbers on it. Right? So to solve this for x, what would we have to do? Get rid of the 2y. That's true. How do we do that? Yes, we subtract 2y. That's correct. Why didn't I put it underneath the 5? Because you can't. There's more to that sentence. You can't what? Yeah, you can't combine them. They're not common. So I didn't put it underneath the 5 because I might get confused, right? And I might try to stick it together when I can. So on the top, for the top equation, we have x equals 5 minus 2y. Now, I know we've only seen this once, so I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to tell you. What we would do is substitute this in for x because all of this equals x, right? Y'all remember seeing this the other day? It's not that deep, bro. We can substitute it in there. Now it's 7 times all of this mess, so what do we have to use to say it's 7 times all of it? We are going to distribute because we're going to put it in parentheses, right? I haven't said this yet this year, but I will say it again because it has become obligatory for me. This, there is I was talking about Paul earlier today. There's at least one passage. I think there may even be 2. There's at least one passage where Paul kind of goes and says, "This is me talking over here." And so this is the same thing. This is me talking over here. This is my opinion. This is not a hard and fast rule. You're not evil if you do this. In fact, there are a tiny handful of people that it works out great. I think, generally speaking, it is a mistake to date while you're in high school or lower. And I'm going to tell you why so you understand, so you don't think I think you're bad or stupid for doing it. I'm going to explain why. And I have found, I will throw this out there, that oftentimes it works out better for homeschoolers than it does in public school. Because of the nature of the thing. And I'm going to explain why. You ready? Paying attention? Yes. This is why. Because often what happens is when you date someone, now all of a sudden you can't be friends with anybody else. You're just with this person. I've seen it happen dozens of times. Also, it doesn't usually work out.
I had a family member that had a friend that was so good that she
the guy that performed our wedding ceremony, he is married today to his junior high sweetheart. So it does happen. So don't hear what I'm not saying. I'm not saying you're evil. I'm just saying friends are good. Friends are great. Oh, I just thought about it because of that. I mean, Tom Holland isn't that cute anyway. I could start making up who you have a crush on. That would be funny. Okay. All right, let's go back to math. What should we do now? We should distribute. I agree. What's 7 times 5? 35. What's 7 times negative 2y?
Negative 14y. Words.
Negative 14y.
Yeah.
That's what I said too, son. Yeah, I heard you say it.
That's what I said to it.
Now what?
Five or seven.
I don't know what is 7 times 5.
Plus a bunch of stuff.
You minus negative 14
I'm
y
sorry.
minus 5.
Oh no, you add them.
We do what?
Minus 14y minus 2y.
Yeah, combine those like terms, right? Yeah. That's right. That's totally accurate.
Why do I like this? I don't know. It's kind of funny, but like, annoying.
Now what?
This is not as bad as minus.
35.
We do what? Minus?
15 minus on both sides.
No, the 15's chilling. He's not a villain right now. He's just chilling. And we got to get stuff off the y's. We got to minus the 35. Yeah. Minus. Because I'm glad you said that out loud and I heard you. It's going to be minus 35 because the negative is on the 17, right? That's an easy error to make, right? Minus 35. I'm quite glad you said that out loud. That's good. What is 15 minus 35? Negative 20. What now?
Divide 17.
Divide by negative 17, right? Watch those signs. They're tricksy.
Sorry.
Why?
Because I messed up.
You didn't mess
Be sorry.
So what does y equal?
1 point.
What? Stop. Calm down. Why? I wasn't sure who it was going to be, and I didn't know my voice was going to crack when I responded. But I knew I was going to respond to somebody because I knew somebody was going to say 1 point. It's 2017.
We're so sorry. We did that.
2017.
Yeah,
Negative, isn't it?
No, it's positive. Why is it positive?
I was
Because
supposed
because
to
the negatives cancel.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a fish.
Because negative over negative is a positive. And he doesn't reduce, right? So 2017. Now what?
We're done.
Nah, because we don't have x yet.
Oh,
What?
How can we find x?
leave me alone.
How can we find x?
Why?
Where did we go?
We could substitute it back in. We could substitute this in.
Why can't you just take an x and the problem?
We're so sorry.
Why can't you what?
Why can't you just take an x and just put the x there?
I did. It's right there. And right there. And right there. And now we have to figure out what it is.
Just
He was saying stupid stuff, so I had to say stupid stuff. I don't understand. What's happening?
Jay says stupid stuff a lot.
Yeah, most people do.
A lot. I think
Okay.
all of us does.
Your like feet are moving the camera around. I feel like two things are true all at once. One is for this class, I keep thinking that I need to jack a play from Miss Rochelle's playbook. And number two, I don't know that you should sit here. I keep thinking those two things. It needs to be like a petite person that sits there.
Jace.
You are not giant and fat, but you are not petite either. Okay.
Katie should sit here.
yeah.
She would be an option. That's true. That's true. Anyway, y'all don't even know what play I'm talking about. But I really definitely need to steal that play for this particular class. I think this particular class would do better if I stole a play from her playbook.
What's the play?
Mixing this up.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I would love that.
Do it with like words.
So I have thought about doing one of two things. Either making some grouping cards again, but then you'll be grouped with a table, so it's kind of a little bit weird. But I also thought about stealing a play from junior high math teacher's playbook and make you solve a little problem to find your seat. That'd be a good one.
I know, right?
What should we do now?
I would never sit down.
Yes, you would. You would got this.
Negative 2 times
Negative 2 times 20 over 17, which is what?
I don't know.
What's 2 times 20?
40.
40. So negative 40 17ths.
I can't.
You can't do 2 times 20 in your head? Yes, you can. What's 2 times 2? Yeah. Yeah.
No, I was saying something else.
I know, but I know exactly what you're saying, but I'm throwing this out here, right? So you can. Whatever was going to come after that, you can. Because when you multiply fractions, you just multiply straight across, right? What is 2 as a fraction?
I was gonna say your beautiful hair is away.
Oh, you can. Okay. What now?
What?
5 minus 40 17ths. Go for it.
Go fish. Four. Go fish is good.
Who just played
Is it
Go
flavored
Fish?
go fish?
I think
45.
I don't remember.
5 minus 40 17ths.
I got 45 and 17.
You got what?
45
45 17ths. Somebody else agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing we do, I know we've only done one of them, I'm not even going to ask you because you don't remember. Last thing we have to do is we have to write the answer as an ordered pair, right? What is an ordered pair? In parentheses, and YX or XY? XY. There we go. So 45 17ths, 20 17ths. Okay. Let's do one more thing.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I need to write stuff down.
I need to leave at 2 and 17.
Okay.
So it takes too long.
Okay. Thank you for telling me.
I just want to like walk out of the room. But
I know that was smart of you.
That would have been funny though. I would have gotten smacked in the
Line
face.
deuces.
Can I get smacked with the phone?
No.
Please.
I was helping my dad. He had some.
That's not little, but
But
I
he
mean,
was
it
moving. I was helping him move like my brother's huge dresser, and it was on his belly, and it kept
Failure.
hitting everything with the logo.
What the heck, bro?
Charlotte. He says he wants to shoot one of these out of his airsoft gun.
It'll fit in there. It's under 6 millimeters.
All right. This is not a system.
What?
This is an equation.
You broke it out.
We're going to solve for y.
Are you trying? That's crazy.
Okay. This equation is actually pretty easy. But it has a tricksy bit. What's the tricksy bit?
The Y's on the bottom.
The y is on the bottom. How could we make them be on the top?
Make the 36 go.
30.
Or just switch.
15 times 32. It's the same thing.
Yes.
You put the dot.
Who said that? You?
Yeah.
Yeah. We are supposed to do the opposite.
So 36 times 15. 15 times 36. I said that earlier. I said that
You
just
didn't
now.
say it loud enough.
What if we just multiply y on both sides?
What?
Then it disappears over here.
What? And then it goes to the other side. It's actually really cool.
Whoa, did you know?
Sorry, I didn't tweak it.
Now what?
15 or 36 divided by 15.
Mm-hmm. Y equals 12 thirds. Oh, that's reducible even further. I did something wrong. What did I do? I don't know. 1, 2, this divided by 3, oh, is 5. 12 fifths. Great. Goodbye, losers.